Vanakkam. Happy World Blood Donor Day to everyone. Before we start anything, first I want to give an awareness. Use face mask. And also don't forget to use sanitizer. Well, we are safe from Corona now. Okay, in this World Blood Donor Day, we all have a lots of doubt about blood donation. Well, we all hear many slogans like donate blood everywhere, like in the wall posters, in awareness programs, everything. And we also speak many things regarding blood donation. But when it comes as an individual to us, do we really come forward to donate blood? No. Mostly no. Because we all have some sort of shyness or some sort of fear to donate blood. We have lots and lots of doubt. Is really blood donation safe? Do we get any harm? Is there any effect to us? In lots of doubts we have. To clear all these doubts in this World Blood Donor Day, we are here to interview our doctor Shiva Sankar, who is a famous and most liked doctor in Vellakovil, who is running a clinic, Sri Ponni Clinic. Let's welcome our doctor. Good morning, doctor. Doctor, happy World Blood Donor Day, doctor.
Thank you. Same to you.
Thank you so much, sir. So, when we come to blood donation, we know it's all usefulness, but we are all afraid of blood donation, if you want to say honestly. Actually, why is blood donation needed and what happens while blood donation? Can you say in brief, sir?
Basically, we can't manufacture blood artificially in any means. We can't do it. And meantime, the blood donation, we require it many situations, like in accidents, major surgery, or during delivery time, mother may collapse because of blood loss. Even in this corona period, we even test plasma to donate and get the antibodies from the patient who got infected to get into other person. It may support corona. These are things going on basically. What blood donation helps, like how it is working out, is like we can't artificially manufacture blood at any cost of time. So the thing is, like, blood donation was done by physicians long back. There's a person called Karl Landsteiner who was born on June 14th. On this day only we are celebrating World's Blood Donor Day, actually, to honor him. He is an immunologist, biologist, physician, whatever he is. Got Nobel Prize too for creating this ABO blood group system. From 2004 onwards, to make awareness to the public, to know about the blood, importance of blood and blood products in our day-to-day activities in medicine field, to save life. To commemorate that, we are celebrating World Blood Donors Day in almost all part of the world, actually, to make to support the blood donors, to encourage them, to give thanks to them for donating blood. Like, everybody is now aware that most of the people are willing to donate blood nowadays, like not like before. So we have to enhance this and emphasize this to make people know about the importance of giving blood to save life.
Yes, sir. You gave a good intro, sir, and we are happy that we learned why World Blood Donor Day is celebrated and whom it's related. Okay, so when we come to the matter, who are able to donate blood, sir, and who are not able to donate? What is the basic qualification needed to donate blood?
Yeah, the main thing is age. Age limit is, like, lower limit is around 17, 18 years above they can donate blood. And upper limit is not set. Anybody who is healthy can donate the blood. There is no problem at all. But anyway, after 80, we are not usually go for that. Between this age group, anybody can donate blood if their condition is good, if their weight is above 45 kg of body weight, and hemoglobin level should be 12.5, and he should not have any taken any medications, like usually the patients who are having sexually contracted disease like HIV, blood transmitted disease like HIV, like viral diseases like hepatitis. So these all people are to be screened off, and they can't donate blood. Rest of the people can donate the blood if they are good and healthy. If they have very good health, anybody can donate between age group from 18 to 80.
80. Yes, sir. Usually we all have a fear while we come to donate blood, sir. Why do that fear exist in humans? Actually, what happens when we donate blood in our body?
So basically, what happens is like we usually take around 525 ml of blood from you. So what will happen is there will be blood loss. Usually, we are donating blood. Usually, you are using 500 ml of blood.
Yes, sir.
So what will happen is this volume will be generated by the body. So within 24 hours, it will be normal. There is no need to panic that I lose 500 ml that I'm going to collapse. There's nothing like that. People should know that there is, if we are donating blood, we are going to save life. There is, after donating blood, we will have this blood volume loss will be corrected in 1 day. And the RBCs, you know, red blood cells. The red blood cells வந்து create ஆகிறதுக்கு almost will take 120 days. So that we say like person you can donate blood once in 4 months. Because no, it has to be replaced. RBC should come back. If it is less, there is no RBC for for another 120 days. Is there any problem? There is nothing. There is no problem at all. There are some studies says there is immune system will be like little drop down. So, but it's not practically. It's not like that. You will be okay. If you donate blood, you lose your weight. Means for obese patients, very good. For liver disease patient who have liver for cardiovascular disease, for cardiovascular health, it is good. The person who is having normal hemoglobin level about 12.5, if there is no associated problems, he can donate blood. There is no problem at all. There is no effect on that.
Yes, sir. Okay, if a person have donated blood, sir, what should be his next step in that few hours?
See, actually what happens is like once you go for blood donation, they just go, they not just take away your blood. Just ask for you, like how you night slept or not, or you do have smoke, or you have whatever history. The physical exam is very, very important. We will check for your weight, we will check for hemoglobin level, and next they ask whether you have taken good meal before 3 hours before donating blood. So after that, what will happen is like once they draw blood, it takes around 10 to 10 minutes, or maximum 10-15 minutes. They will receive the blood. After taking the blood, you have to be for at least for half an hour. You should lie down, take rest, and after that you can take some fluids, juices, and you should not go out in sunlight, and you should take rest properly. There is no problem. There is nothing to worry about it.
Yes, sir. So, well, why do females often have a thought to before donating blood? Is there any special difference between male donating blood and female donating blood? Should really girls and females fear of donating blood? Is it necessary?
See, there is no harm in donating blood, because most of the women or girl who are whatever it is, they are not aware of blood donation. What they are going to do for other person who is in sick, very, very rare blood group. Sometimes we even get 5 pints we need, 6 pints we need, but that group we won't get it actually. But nowadays girls should understand this. This is very important to donate blood to save others' life. So thing is like only thing is like we have to check for hemoglobin level. If the female is above like 18 years and hemoglobin is 12.5 something, definitely any girl can donate blood. Only certain concept is there. There is some misconception like when the menstruation time, why can I donate blood or not? This problem. Definitely you can donate. There is no problem at all. Once for any menstruation normal time, you will get around 60 to 80 ml blood loss only. So that time if you donate blood, there nothing is going to happen. Only thing like some ladies will have a heavy flow, and sometimes they'll have muscle cramps, like abdominal pain they will have doing menstruation. So that it's not good to donate blood that time. But normal females on menstruation time, anytime they can donate blood, except if they are pregnant, they are feeding, or suppose if they have delivered 6 months back, they can't donate. They can donate after 6 months. There is no issues.
So girls or females does not
because basically their blood volume is very less. Blood volume is around 1 little less, like 3.5 to 4.5. Normally most of the females they have anemia, so that's maybe because of people are not getting into it. Usually that too in Tamil Nadu, we see most young class group of girls have a very low hemoglobin level, because they are not taking food properly. They have to take irons, they have to take fruits, vegetables, nothing they are taking. So they eat dosa, idli and go and sit in the college and come back.
Okay, sir. So there fear of females is mostly not necessary, or
yeah, not necessary.
It's mostly similar to male. They
only,
can.
only thing is like most of the females that in Tamil Nadu, there most of the people around 30 to 40% females are anemic because they are not taking nutritious food, healthy food. So definitely they can't go for blood donation.
In spite of all these advantages, so do we have any specific disadvantage like minor or major due to blood donation, and how can we overcome if it exists?
See, there is no side effect at all. Like giving blood donation. Blood donation is they're not going to harm you or harm anything. Only thing is like nowadays the equipments are very labs and all blood banks are well equipped, so they can find out any disease, HIV or hepatitis, whatever disease is there, they definitely make it out. And second part is like once you donate the blood, there is no much side effect which would affect you badly. You will have some fainting, you will have some dizziness, you have some pain in the arm you donated, and you will have some fatigue, some little dizziness you feel. Sometimes some people feel nauseating. So these are very rare phenomena. There is some few rare
minor effects.
Minor also very rare. Major effects also there is unreported as such. Only thing is sometimes people fear that they can't stop going to work, they have to go to work, they have to travel. So that time we should be careful. They have to advise them not to travel much, they have to take rest. Sometimes some concerns, in even Coimbatore, Erode, most of the cities in Chennai, major cities and all, they give paid off to the employees who is donating blood and come back to work. They definitely go for a paid off, so there is no issues about it.
Yes, sir. Sir, do there exist any difference between a normal healthy human being and a blood donor who regularly donates
See,
blood?
basically what happens is nowadays only people are aware that we have to donate blood. It makes good for you. It reduces cardiovascular risk, and it reduces your weight. And it
reduces cardiac risk.
Cardiac risk.
Oh,
actually,
good.
you will not go for this heart attack like hypertension, obesity. These are all they'll have some good beneficial effect on not going for that. So
For blood donors.
definitely blood donors. Blood donors usually what they do is at least once in 6 months they usually go and donate. Even I see a lot of patients who go and donate blood very often, like almost 6 months once they'll go and donate. It's good. Most of the people should do it. I mean, everybody has to do it. If there is no hypertension, if there is no seizures, epilepsy, if there is no insulin, if they are insulin diabetic, it's difficult to go for blood donation. So rest of the people, most of the people who is healthy, definitely they can turn as a blood donor. Usually, being a blood donor is a hero, giving support life, giving blood, you are supporting some life. You are a hero if you do a blood donation. So they are compared as a hero in the life because you share your life, you share your thing. So,
sir, what happens to our blood after we are being donated? What do the blood banks do?
they preserve, they transfer. Like normally they will do.
Is the blood used wholly or it's divided?
Yeah, it's divided. It can be spread into components, and they use plasma, serology. There are a lot of things now going on. That's no issue. But we have to now we have to make people understand blood donation is very important. You are going to save the life. They should know, and everybody should be a donor. At least once in a while, at least every 6 months, normally you can go for blood donation. People should aware of this. So they should go for blood donation.
So twice a year is a healthy blood donation. Yeah.
Definitely. I would advise definitely twice in a year.
In this corona period, how blood donation plays an important role, because everyone are afraid to enter an hospital during this corona times, but they are not aware that during corona times also blood is being needed. What do you like to say to welcome everyone to blood donation?
See, usually what happens is most of the major facilities, they do major surgeries like GKNM or KG Hospital or KMCH, they have separate COVID ward, they have separate COVID OP, so there is no problem in going and mixing with them. So definitely whatever patients who are healthy, there is no fever, there is no cough, there is no history of fever for last 1 week or something like that, definitely they can nowadays in corona period also, if even any patient who is having fever or cough, definitely they won't go to transfuse the blood. Definitely they are not going to do. Definitely that checking temperature. Definitely if you have, they ask definitely if you have fever or something like that. Then who are you? Where are you coming from? Which place you are coming from? Is there any COVID crisis there? They will ask for the history properly. If there is any foreign comers or any expatriates in your home, so they check for that and they will ask for the details like family details, what work you do. Then if you go to blood donation, there is no problem. There is no harm donating blood. Definitely there in blood banks also, they having proper precautionary measures to help you.
So while we donate blood once, how much lives do we save, sir?
Definitely, it's not like that. Once you or not, we for any patients we not use only 1 unit or 2 units like that. It definitely depends upon the incident or emergency or whatever surgery you do. For cardiac surgery, you may require 5 to 6 liters, sometimes 3 to 4 pints. So like that.
It depends on the patient.
Depends on the patient condition, injury. Like so, major accidents you need 3 to 4 pints.
But we compulsory save lives.
Compulsory save life. Definitely, I mean to say blood donor is a hero. Definitely, because they know people not aware of it. So to make awareness of this, we are celebrating this World Blood Donors Day to thank them, to thank the donors, to make everyone a donor in the society, to help the traumatized or a sick person who is suffering, because that's what the society needed now.
Yes. Sir, and that's the last question. What do you like to say, like our college students and the volunteers and their parents who are not aware of blood donation, final words to them, sir?
Definitely. What I'm saying is like this blood grouping, this blood, what we talk about, blood is, we can't manufacture it artificially. You never ever can manufacture artificially. You have to, for any sick patient or any sick human, if we needed blood, we definitely needs a donor. It has to be transfused, it has to be given only blood. We can maintain the patient for a long time if we are not using fluid. So what I say is definitely everybody should know, everybody should make aware that definitely we have to donate blood, and it helps the society, it helps the people, it saves a life. Definitely, if you are a blood donor, you are a hero. You have to honor or thank Colonel Lansdale, who has discovered this ABO blood group system, who is the father of transfusion medicine. Definitely to honor him, we have all have to celebrate, like this your college, like NNS, your college, Tamil Nadu Agriculture University College. Everybody here should know, understand these are the things we know about blood transfusion. Definitely, everybody should go for it. If any requirement is there in your hospital, in your area, wherever you live from or come from, definitely you can donate blood without any hindrance. Definitely you have to do it, because the person who is waiting for you, you have to share your life, you have to share your blood to share your life to make him live for long. Definitely it's like blood donor is a hero.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Make everyone aware of this on World Blood Donors Day, to thank them, to make other also to be a hero in lifetime.
Yes. Thank you for giving such a knowledgeable information, sir, and thank you for spending your precious time with us. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Well, I hope everyone got a lot of knowledge regarding blood donation, and as our doctors say, let we all donate blood without any fear and be a blood donor, a hero. Thank you.